Hi, this is Kathleen from Bailey Academy, mom of 5, homeschooling 3 of them, ages 11, 13, and 17. Today I just wanted to do a quick February end of month recap. It's just sort of like a last minute decision here, so I'm sitting in the basement, got a puppy behind me, really bad lighting, I'm sure. But I just wanted to give you an update on some things, even though we still have a couple days left of February. First of all, February is a new semester for my high schooler. So she is starting. She's only doing 3 classes this year because it's her final year of high school and she doesn't need that many credits. So she's doing calculus and vectors. That's one class, calculus and vectors. Zoology and her 4th English language arts class. She asked if she could, for the reading, for like literature, if she could focus more on more modern books this year, because I kept giving her classics and like older stuff. So she's starting off with Uglies by, I want to say Scott Westerfield. I'm not sure if that's right or not. Anyway, it's been made into a movie and there's a whole series. So far she's enjoying that, but she's only about 9 pages in. 9 chapters in. So we'll see how that goes. I purchased a, what's the word I want? Like questions and like comprehension things and such activities to go with the book. So she's doing one of those pages randomly every time she does 3 chapters. She reads 3 chapters a day and then does one of those pages, what I was trying to say. And we're also focusing on writing. So she's got a book, which I will share in another video because I don't have it with me right now. Effective Writing. It's a local university's variation of another book. So it's like our universities, what they're literally using in our local university. And I will go through it and I like, not bookmarked, but like tagged the things that I want her to do, because we're doing most of the stuff, but there's a little bit things we're skipping over. And so then she's doing a couple pages and it's like writing as well as like reading about writing. And she's doing all of her writing on the computer because of her juvenile arthritis. So she's doing that, keeping a folder for me to go in and mark things. So she does a little bit of the writing book and a little bit in the 3 chapters of reading and 1 page of the work for the book every day for her English language arts. For zoology, I'm creating the class as well for that one. So I'm pulling from all kinds of different places. I will eventually do a video on what resources that I'm using to make the zoology class. And so she started off with watching a Great Courses video from the Great Courses that you can buy a membership to and see they have all kinds of lectures, that's it, on different topics. So they have zoology as one of them. We're not watching all of them, but she watched the first one. One second. Sorry about that. So we got free through our library, so she was able to watch the first video for that. And we all did other stuff too. On Wednesday she's going to be notebooking. So she's going to be whatever it is. Like, so this Wednesday actually yesterday she learned about famous zoologists from the past, and so today she is notebooking. Why is this not working right? She's notebooking about one of those people. Sorry, it's a little bit weird. And so that's what she's doing in her notebook. I don't think she actually got to it yet today, but she will get to it. And there's other places and stuff that I got different activities from, and I just sort of used ChatGPT. There's a video I made about how I use ChatGPT to make a course. I will link that in the comment. No, not the comments, the description. And so I did that for that class. You're okay. You're okay. Come say hi. Come say hi. Come here. And she's ignoring me. Okay. So, and then her math, we're doing jensenmath.ca. Oh, now she wants to say hi. Come here. Hi. Come here. Oh, thank you. Look. How do you do? Yeah. Okay, so jensenmath.ca to calculus and vectors. Well, that's distracting. Okay. Anybody else ever done a YouTube video with a dog on their shoulder, like a parrot? Are you a parrot? You're not a parrot. This is why I don't normally do videos with her The younger two we took a break last week for a February break. We're doing March break as well as a February break. Thank you. And so we're back to schedule now. I've been a bunch of other things going on this week, so we have been kind of slacking a bit, but we did some school, and we'll continue the school this week. And yeah, I don't know. I'm running out of. I have other things I want to say, but I'll have to get back to them later because my quiet time is escaping right now. But so far has been so good, except for one major thing. My other dog was just passed away. We just had to put him down. He lived to be 15, and that he was a medium-sized dog, so that's quite a long time for him. And it was very sad for all of us, and I'm glad that ended up happening on the week that we took a break because we wouldn't have been able to handle school with it for sure. I don't know. Sorry, this is a new day, new shirt, new place. I just wanted to continue my video from the other day about our February. So it's kind of choppy. I'm sorry about that, but like I said, I'm doing forensics with my grade 5, and she's enjoying it so much we may continue doing forensics next month, and even though we were going to change. I'm using a couple of free resources and paid, I don't remember if I paid for one of the resources or not, from Teachers Pay Teachers, some books from the library, and just a lot of research for lots of free things to use. We did our fingerprints, of course. We also walked and showed that like the taller people in our family walk with a wider gait than the shorter people in our family, and that different shoes make different marks. We practiced how you would lift fingerprints if you were at the scene of a crime, and also how you would lift like a foot shoe print or whatever using cocoa powder. And then we also, what else do we do? I'm working up to a thing where I create a crime scene and she has to do different things for it. I don't want her to hear that, but that'll be cool. What else? I wanted to share. Oh yeah, so for zoology, back to that for a second. Talked about my high schooler doing zoology, but my grade 5 does zoology as well. And so what we were doing is on Fridays we're going to be doing stuff together, reading picture books from the library that seem interesting. This is the one that we were supposed to read today. We didn't get a chance to. They call me Wooly. What animal names can tell us. So I'll just read something like that, or a documentary, like there's one on Disney Plus that we were going to watch today. Like I said, today didn't quite work so well, but about how the dogs got their shapes. I definitely want to watch that one. And there's also one on there about animals in the womb, so that was a good one. That looked good, I mean. And then I also have a book, not in front of me. It's activities about zoology. So I had one about Shakespeare I mentioned in my Shakespeare video. This is the same author, and I don't know how to put a little picture up here of the book, but if I can figure it out, I'll do it, and if not, it's definitely going to be linked in the description. Anyways, it's got information, but also activities to do. Like, for example, talking about animal cells, it shows you how to make an animal cell with food. That's the typical one, but there's other stuff too. It talks about different zoology jobs. Plus, at the thrift store, I got a book about, I showed in the recent haul that I got a book about animal jobs for girls. Although I'm not quite sure why girls would have different jobs than boys, but whatever. Oh my god, I'm starting to do the thing again. I'm not organized, that's why. I normally organize with a list. I'm not organized with a list and different things. What else? This house is weird. Things are a little bit disorganized. My son is still doing he's just finishing up he wanted to do, oh my god, let me start over. For science, he wanted to do space and astronomy. So I started off doing my own thing. He didn't really like that. We decided videos are better. So we decided to do crash course astronomy. He's almost in high school and he was able to understand complicated topics, so that worked out well for him. He's only got 2 videos left, which he's going to finish on Monday. And starting Tuesday, we're going to learn a kind of like microbiology / virology, kind of microbiology, but focusing more on viruses, germs, things like that. but above the you need to wash your hands, have to go to the bathroom stage, but before like college, microbiology, obviously. So I got books from the library, and I have some free resources, and I'm still piecing it together. We're going to start with. That's my main thing. So I used ChatGPT, like I showed in the video that I will link below in the description again, that I mentioned earlier, to create a outline of what to teach and when, what order to teach things in. So now I just got to plug in exactly what activities we're going to use. And I have some cool, actually I have them right here so I can show you, what are they called? Science experiments to do. Nope, that's not where they are. Wrong spot. Hold on. Oops. Oh, we're gonna hit the printer. I hit the printer button. Okay, so I have antibacterial. Thank you, printer. Antibacterial and antimicrobial properties. So we use food containers and gelatin and chicken or beef broth. And you mix two different groups and you put garlic in one. And you basically try to see if garlic actually has antibacterial or antimicrobial properties, which is said to have. So that'll be fine. And come on, pages. I also have, does hand sanitizer work? So I have that, and I got those two science projects from education.com. They're mostly paid, but you can get a couple free downloads a month if you have a subscription. Not a subscription. Where you sign up, whatever the word is. So yeah, we're going to try that. So we need some petri dishes. I do have some petri dishes, but I don't know if I have enough, so I put that on my Amazon cart. And it asked for, I'm probably pronouncing this wrong, agar, I don't know. But that looked pretty expensive, so I found something that would be similar. Can't think of what it's called at the moment. But I put that on my Amazon cart too, so I'm going to get that, and we're going to do those science experiments. So that'll be nice to do something more mature for the science experiments instead of, simple stuff. I think that's why I don't like science experiments. They're very kiddie and they make a big mess, and I don't know, I guess they all make a big mess. I don't know. I was talking earlier about the effective writing thing that my daughter's using for writing. I mentioned, like I said in another video, if anybody's interested, I can share that, but I just realized that it's kind of made for our university, so I don't know, it's not like something you can go buy, so it's not really helpful. But it is based off of another book. Once I figure out what that book is, I will let you know in another video, and then that will let you know, like, if maybe something you'd want to get. I tried to look online to see if I could find a thing that says what it's from, but I can't find it. So, whatever. What else is important to mention? I've been having distractions. Lots of distractions. I feel like it's just my own mental health, but I get really, I have bipolar, so I get very, I can never spit out the word I want. I want to see the doctor about that too. Focused, I get really hyper-focused, that's it, hyper-focused on one thing. So right now, it's the website that I just designed, homeschoolforfree.com, with the number, that's the number 4. I just did a video that I put out recently where I talk about it, but it's just linked in the description if you want to go look. It's just all free resources for homeschool, but I want to really focus on making it a good resource, not just for things like math and language arts and stuff, but also, like, I have religious resources, not just Christian on there, Muslim and Jewish, and I'm going to add pagan resources, and I'm going to add other things that you don't find very often, and resources that are just really hard to find. So I've been working on that, and the Facebook group that goes with it, where you can ask for certain resources. And I've been working on that, and I'm supposed to be working on my Teachers Pay Teachers stuff, so I'm supposed to be, getting ready, doing more stuff with my homeschool. I want to get ready for next homeschool year, and trying to keep the house clean. I want to read more books. Like, my brain's just because I'm trying to do too much. Does anybody else here do too much? I do too much. And so I need to settle down, pick which things I want to work on, and maybe set a routine of, like, I work on these day, or these days or this times. Oh my God. This day or these times or whatnot. But yeah, I'm starting to really wonder, and like the personal note, the can't talk thing that I do. You guys all hear it. I sputter my words. I can't think of the word. I say the wrong word. It's getting really frustrating, and I want to talk to the doctor about that. But I'm scared too as well. I don't know if anybody else has this problem to the extent that I do. I'm starting to wonder if it's not just speed talking or old age, because I'm not that old. I don't know. Honestly, I can't think of anything else. I'm going to leave the video here. It's not very, whatever. I give up. Have a good day.